When it comes to Roblox games, you can name a few where the developers were exposed for one thing or another. In this case, it's all of the shit in the book, bro. Yes, you heard me right. 124, or as others call him Majorosh David, we will call him David in the rest of the video, is a game developer and owner of a recent rip-off game of Rate My Music called Flex Your Music, which aims to bring back the OG 2025 workflow or something like that, what they said in the description of the game they ripped off. This game isn't necessarily popular, however it has over 100,000 visits and it reaches over 50 players playing at a time. This video is not to advertise this game. I advise you to strongly avoid these individuals and their slope or whatever the f they make. Furthermore, I would like to enlighten you, do not harass any individuals included in this video or document, and the document also includes exposed developers and his minion's location, home address, and furthermore, which I will not include for the sake of this video to stay up, otherwise it would mostly get taken down. David is a 22-year-old Hungarian male. I will be straightforward, this bitch is unemployed as fuck. He allegedly lives with a 17-year-old female called, well, her username is E1V, like a Y, who goes by Dominica, and her mother, although he claims to have his own apartment. But his current working state is strongly proving this wrong a lot. Both Dominica and David are a school dropout, and they spend most of their times on Roblox with their game, or they just, I don't know, do shit on Discord. They allegedly also committed tax evasion, which is not good. They met each other back in 2019 when she was 13 and David was 17. It's also important to include that at one point he broke up with her after he found out that she lied about being 15 years old at the time. I'm also going to include in this time she was depressed and suicidal after this breakup. David got back together with his ex who he met before Dominica. What I'm going to say, how David treated this woman, is something no woman or anyone should experience in their entire lifetime. He treated her horribly. There were cases of him yelling at her in public, abusing her mentally, and manipulated her. He showed controlling behavior, as you can see. This is not all. There were times when he couldn't even provide human necessities like food. He was using her out. David would cheat on her with multiple 30-year-olds while living with her. He also stated in a follow-up after the document was made that his ex was a mentally ill 21-year-old. Even if someone is mentally ill, they will know something is whether right or wrong. David have pushed her to have sexual intercourse with him and rape her. He also threatened her to dog her, torture and kill her if she ever tried to speak up about what he had done. He also stated that SA should is considered cheating. Thankfully they broke up, however David got back with Dominica, and as of making this video they are still currently together. David have done and still does countless of shitty things, such as ordering unpaid food to people who licked him. He made children, usually the age of under 30, touch and or cut themselves in Discord calls with him. He claimed to miss their bodies. He also stated that he owned CP, including his exes and the girls he had talked with on a USB stick. Yet this guy serious has to be locked up. You cannot even make this shit up, bro. He's also racist towards with people with a different skin color and or origin, mostly people with darker skin, Afro-Americans and Asians. He's hateful towards the disabled and the homosexual too. So basically everything in the single fucking book. The document is made by a content creator on TikTok and ex-staff of the game called Melly. Her TikTok, I will just show it on the video. There you go, follow her, whatever you want. Her story in this case is recently she came across the game on TikTok, she saw potential and joined their Discord, which at the time by her own words looked like a mess, and she offered help to the developer, at the time David. They had some DM interactions which only contains discussion about the server management. She also offered to help with basically everything. Dominica, by this, she thought Melly was flirting with him, which obviously was not the case. She and her friend Riggs started to dislike Melly, and it was later admitted that she was jealous because David is a known cheater. She was later accused of talking to Taken Man, but this was disproven and it's not really the topic of this video. Melly solved the argument between David and Dominica, and she was later promoted to helper in both the game and their Discord. But then again, she was accused of being a homewrecker because a person called TXMI or Tommy was sexually attracted to Melly, and Melly, one, wasn't interested in him in the first place and tested him how far he could go, and two, she didn't even know at the time that he was taken. Later, Tommy was promoted to helper, and Melly had already had a bad reputation due to personal details which I will not discuss in this video, but they used it against her and made her look like the bad person in this heated argument. In the document, she also expressed her feelings on how both Dominica and Riggs were targeting her, and they tried their best to get her demoted and potentially banned. Just for the sake of this video, I'm going to include Dominica is also a victim, but she doesn't really seem to want to be saved. Melly included that David didn't want her gone from the team at all. After all, she's the one who made the game slightly more alive more than ever. She had over 50,000 viewers before she took the videos down about the game. She have also noticed patterns in this server, especially with David and Dominica. David was a bossy and dominant man in general. She also noticed that Dominica was poorly treated by him, as Dominica was a jealous and insecure girl. When others noticed these patterns as well, obviously they didn't like it at all. Unfortunately, they had no power over this, and David didn't seem to care about this matter at all. Melly and the others got tired of this, obviously, and formed a group chat between staff and a few additional members of the server. To summarize things, shit escalated quickly and the group chat got leaked. Someone has snitched on them. By this, Melly and another staff was later demoted by David with no proof backing anything up. Melly also stated that David was hypocritical about this decision, as they also had a separate server to talk about others, basically shit-talking them. She was later banned with the reasons set as harassment / will be provided in screenshots. I won't go into details with this, but Riggs harassed Melly's now boyfriend, who she wasn't dating at the time, by leaking Melly's actions. And a user who goes by this username, because I'm not going to fucking pronounce it, sent him also a phishing link, which okay, sure, doesn't do much other than getting a public IP and an approximate location, but it's still questionable and wrong to do. Tommy also tried to pull the fucking victim card and blame Melly for everything, somehow. This is a good part to mention. Dominica also supports David, this artist who killed Celeste Rivas. Who Melly found out is because the topic was the artist, and Melly made fun of someone who genuinely listened to David, and Dominica went out her way and targeted her. She also stated that the David case is just a hype, a trend, and that a 14-year-old who have been groomed, kidnapped, murdered, and this is not that deep. What the fuck is this even on, bro? Multiple stuff also caught her out too, but she decided the most appropriate way to handle this is by sending gifts of David. The chats were purged, and then again, I swear to fucking god, this friend group really loves to do this. She pulls the victim card and straight up denies every claim about this, and tells Melly to not run to her boyfriend all the time. No one wants that fucking idiot inside, bro. It's all yours, Dominica. The rest of the document is mostly a Hall of Shame part, as Melly says. I will not go on further with this, as the rest is not really connected to Dominica or David, or they are just simply screenshots attached. Even with all of this evidence on him, he still decided to make a whole ass separate Discord server where he told people from Melly's server, who are mostly consisting of minors, to scare them and make them leave her server. They have also made a website just to post information of innocent people, and David have sent his friends to dox and blackmail people. But something is connected to this. I knew David in real life. I know, really crazy, but don't imagine this as like a buddy situation. My family was just simply friends with his dad, and since my dad used to work with him, he also visited us more often. Sure, he will probably know who I am. He might know my name, but I don't live there anymore, nor does he. Me and my siblings only used to say hi or wave to him before all of this and previous incident happened, where he had been doxed. I have been an admin in the Hungarian MyCup alias Magyar MyCup before David, back then Swing, was the owner. I left my position before him and after him taking over as well. My only memory of him online was when his dad posted on Facebook saying he had been reported to the authorities for harassing an underage kid. Me and my family obviously knew he's not like that by any means. And the same day I found out from my friend that the owner is doxed, David, and when I see the street and the village, I was shocked to find out I knew him in real life. He was literally like 10 kilometers away from me. We also found out that he used his father's phone number to threaten Dominica or whoever the f he threatened. After this, his dad apparently kicked him out or something. This is really the end of the video. If you guys like this and my content, I would really appreciate feedback in the comments or even a like and a subscribe. I will give you guys an update of this situation once there's something new to cover. And I hope you guys enjoyed my first video. Goodbye. I don't know how to say bye. Goodbye.